To set up a game of King of Tokyo, you'll first need to take out the Tokyo board and set it in reach of all players. Then you'll need to shuffle up the deck and reveal 3 cards. Take out the green energy cubes and set them in a pile within reach of all players. Then each player will select a character mat and take the appropriate character standee and get themselves a plastic stand. Put your character standee on the plastic stand, set your stars to 0 and your hearts to 10. Go ahead and have all the tokens set to the side. Decide who's going to be the first player, and then you're going to start the game. Each player is going to start their turn by rolling the 6 dice. After a roll, you can choose to keep any showing sides that you like and re-roll as many or as few dice as you wish, up to a total of 3 rolls. So you get your initial roll and up to 2 re-rolls. So here we have 2 2s, a 3, and 2 hearts, and a claw. I'm going to keep this claw and these 2 2s. I can't use the hearts yet, and the 3 is not helpful. So I'm going to re-roll. Okay, I got a lightning bolt, which I'll keep, and 2 more hearts. So I'll do my last roll. I got a lightning bolt and another heart. After you've rolled, you'll go ahead and get whatever the showing sides would allow you to get. I got 2 lightning bolts. That means I get 2 cubes of energy. I'll keep them by or on my player mat. I got a claw, which, since I'm the first player to roll that claw, means that I enter Tokyo City. I got a heart, which if I had been damaged, means I would heal 1, and 2 2s that don't do anything. After you've rolled and accrued any things you'll gain, you can use your power cubes that you have to purchase any cards that are showing. Cards cost are shown in the upper left-hand corner. If they say keep, they stay in front of you and they have ongoing effects. If they say discard, you get rid of them immediately and gain their effect. If there are no cards showing that you want to buy, or if you'd like to remove a card that another player could potentially buy, you can pay 2 power to sweep the market, discarding these 3 cards and revealing 3 new cards to the market. So let's talk about the faces of the dice. The number 1, the number 2, and the number 3 can each be used to gain you points. To get those points, you'd need 3 of that face. So if I wanted to get 2 points, I would need to have 3 2s. By rolling that 3 of a kind, I gain 2 points. Any additional 2s that I may have rolled would each get me 1 extra point. So if this had been my roll on my turn, I'd get 2 points because I have 3 of a kind, and then an extra 2 points because of that, and I'd get 1 power cube. If your character's outside of Tokyo and you roll the claw, for every claw you roll, you deal that much damage to whichever character's inside Tokyo. So if I had rolled 3 claws on my turn, whoever was inside Tokyo would take 3 damage and then have to decide if they wanted to leave Tokyo and allow me to enter or stay put. If you enter Tokyo, you gain a point. If you start your turn in Tokyo, you get an additional 2 points. Here's the drawback to being in Tokyo. You cannot heal. The heart side of the die represents healing. If you're outside of Tokyo and you roll a heart, you can regain that much health up to 10. If you're inside Tokyo and you roll a heart, it's a waste. The game continues until either one player has reached 20 points or all but one player have reached 0 life. The first person to 20 points wins, or the last monster standing wins. That's how you play King of Tokyo. As an addendum, these cards change the way play works. If a card would counteract the rule of a game, do whatever the card says. For instance, burrowing says deal 1 extra damage on Tokyo, deal 1 extra damage when yielding Tokyo. So in other words, for each claw you roll in Tokyo, you'll deal that much damage plus 1, and when you give up Tokyo, you deal 1 damage to whoever is taking it. And that is how you play King of Tokyo.